Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. I am pretty good. Let's see if I can get the audio balanced for everybody involved. So we've got a Forgotten Crossroads game set up and started. Let's get you turned on. So we've got a Forgotten Crossroads game up and started. Hey, Kapu and Potato Aria, welcome to the stream. How you doing, guys? Welcome. Hey, Sammy, hello. Welcome to the stream. So, let's have a look. Game. Wake up, game. There we go. Hey, Mr. Wilson, welcome to the stream. So let's have a look at the map. We are here in the Forgotten Crossroads. We're here in the Forgotten Crossroads because we wanted to visit Caterpillar Guy. That's what we want to do. We want to go and visit Caterpillar Guy because we'd saved a couple of caterpillars since last time. We also upgraded our nail in the last episode, so we're a little bit more powerful. I'm okay. How are you doing? Are you good, potato? Are you a good potato? More importantly, are you a baked potato? Because baked potatoes are always good potatoes. Hey, Axio! Axo, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for coming back, Axo. Much appreciated to see you here as well as in the last stream. Always nice to see people who stick around for a little while. Oh, we can one-shot things now. Look at this. You appear to be playing some Hollow Knight. This pleases the Wither Voice. Hey, Wither Voice, welcome to the stream. Galaxy James, welcome. Hello. How are you doing, Galaxy James? I think I just combined a slash, a jump, and a dash then. Wow, that was pathetic. And I have the little coin collectors, so I'm collecting all the coins as well, which is useful. Even the little armoured guys go down in one. That's nice. The upgraded nail, really is it? I'm your biggest fan! Really? Size-wise, or...? Yay! Look at all that. All the cash. Only cash this time? No prezzies? No prezzies. Right, so I was told that basically if you just look around, anywhere on the map that looks like it's got something in it is going to have something in it. So I can't get through there because I don't have the ability to go through the spikes. If I go down to the right, it looks like there's an area I can get to on the right-hand side, though. Money. Oh, guys, I think I fixed this thing on Streamlabs. 1 second. I'm on my Streamlabs account. If I go to alert box down here, so I need to go to the alert box, and then if I test this, so 1 second, I think what I need to do is I need to go into options, I need to go to audio and turn this guy down to like 5. Then if I turn this up and turn this up, then
sounds like you've got money to burn, and it's not like money that you had to earn. So give us your money.
There we go. Yep, there we go. That should be like actually audible now. So I did some work on getting that louder than it was previously. Still need to tweak the audio volumes a little bit, but it seems a lot better. It seems a lot better already. I'm on the top one. I don't want to be on the top one. I want to be on the one down. Up. This one. Dang it, I didn't slash downwards. You like the stream? Thank you very much for the like there, Potato. Likes, subscribes, follows. Ooh, this guy. I have dash now. I can get this guy. This game is Hollow Knight, Galaxy James. I have let my ASD run away with me and hyperfocus myself out of having groceries, so I'll have to face the world in a shopping expedition eventually. Oh, that sucks, Wither. One thing I would say is I find shopping a lot easier when I have someone else with me to do certain things. Like, I'm very, very good at finding the best value for money, at gathering things that I need, things like that. I kind of need someone to act as a kind of touchstone for other bits and pieces, though. You remember Cuphead? This is kind of like Cuphead. This certainly has a Cuphead-esque vibe. We're currently just exploring, like, we've been through this area before, and we're kind of a little bit overpowered for this area, but we're just exploring because there's some stuff we might want in this area. We're basically looking for collectibles and alternate routes. So, to the right and up. So now that we've got dash and we've got our better nail, we might be able to go through here. Have you got anything new to say? Oh, hello again. Are you still running around? Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put in a bit of work. Those crystals are worth a fair bit. But I have a feeling there's something even more valuable hidden a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both us. Or, if you don't feel like digging, you can sit and sing with me. Bury the knight with her broken nail, bury the lady lovely and pale, bury the priest in his tattered gown, bury the beggar with his shining crown. Are you surprised? I remembered the second verse. Lots of time to think while working down here. Maybe I can even come up with a song of my own. The song she sings is really quite creepy. When was the last time you played Overwatch? About 3 weeks ago? Something like that? Three, 4 weeks ago, I think. Did I just never come this way? Oh no, it's because I need the down dash to get through here. That's why. Now I remember why I didn't come this way. You still streaming it? I stream it from time to time. It's not one of the games that I'm sort of like playing, if you get what I mean. I just sort of dip in and out when on things. I like shopping better since self-service checkouts. Don't have to dread that awkward cashier interaction. Just add headphones and you can pretend I can pretend alone. See, I don't have too much problem with cashier interaction as long as they're not weird about it. If the cashier becomes weird about it, then it starts to become a problem. But for the most part, like, as long as the cashier is pretty chill, it's not too much of a problem. Oh, hello. And another caterpillar. So that's 2 caterpillars we got since we got to this area. By the way, guys, if you would like to tweet out about the stream or share the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Any small sort of increase in the number of people we can get onto streams is always great. So, this is their kind of horns. They do certainly look like tusks from, like, a rhino or something like that, don't they? Although they're little teeny tiny beetles, so they're probably not tusks from rhinos. Oh, someone told me to always keep an eye out for secrets and hit the walls a lot. So let's go hitting walls. There's a wall over here that I can hit. Nope, no secret there. Secret up here? No. So, down... Where's that? No, that's not a thing. My brain tends to overanalyze social interactions, looking for hints and clues, and I can't seem to shut that off. Thus, not having to do it is just better. Yeah, I get that feeling. My brain overanalyzes stuff a lot as well. But it helped when I studied psychology and basically learned that most people are just vapid and don't actually like, most people 5 seconds after you meet them won't remember you. And learning that was actually quite useful. Try to guess my favourite YouTuber. Me. So I'm presuming that's the direction I have to go with the lamp. Hey, Sora Gaming, welcome to the stream. Sora, how are you doing? Sora as in Kingdom Hearts Sora, or Sora as in something else? The only Sora I can think of off the top of my head is Kingdom Hearts. Ow. Jerk. So, is there any other unexplored area around here we can visit? I don't think so, in which case what I'll probably do is I'll probably pop back up because we might get a reward from Caterpillar Dude now we have 2 more caterpillars. Sora from an anime. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, that was pretty cool. I dashed, hit an enemy mid-air, fell onto the spikes, but before I hit the spikes, dashed again and landed on solid ground. And yes, I did just congratulate myself on pressing a sequence of buttons in the right order that I didn't get damaged. I'm pretty good, Sora. How are you doing today? I'm just heading back to some of the areas I've explored already, looking for caterpillars, gathering a little bit of money. Lashland. First time playing through the game? Yes, it is my first time playing through the game, Sora. I've never touched the game before. I picked it up in the Steam Summer Sale. I like games like this, so... Because I like games like this, several people that I know recommended it to me. The Grub Song. I've completely forgotten which... Oops. I've completely forgotten which button it is to access my inventory while I'm not... I'm sure there is a button to access your inventory while you're not on a bench, but completely forgotten which button it is. It is extremely fun game. My sort of game, like Metroidvania style platformer. Like, I really enjoyed Dust and Elysian Tale as well. I actually managed to cheese my way Dust and Elysian Tale, which was quite good. Grub Song is super good. Someone is telling me Grub Song is a good thing. Now, why did I not go this way last time? Last time I was here. Because we've picked up a few things since I was here last. Ah, because I didn't have wall jump. But now I have wall jump. Favorite YouTuber is Lachlan. Ah, I see. Select button if you're on an Xbox controller. Ah, there we go. Contains the gratitude of freed grubs. Get sold whenever you take damage. Oh! So the grubs kind of give you the ability to absorb damage as soul. So you can... I'm guessing you get less soul than it takes to heal yourself. So I'm guessing it's like a cumulative negative. But it's still like negating certain elements of harm that you receive. You should know who my fave Twitch streamer is. Why should I know who your favourite Twitch streamer is? Oh yeah, I'm using a breakable pin at the moment, Sora. Just because I wanted to gather some money because I died at one point and I just kind of wanted the extra cash. I'm not particularly fussed by if I actually do lose it. Someone has told me if I do lose it, I can pay for it to be repaired later on, so... It was just a way of gathering some cash. Because it's you! I see. Thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying the streams. Why do I have a feeling there's a boss coming up? This feels very... Yeah, boss. The Morlek. Ah, right. Get out the way when he does that bit. Oh, okay. God damn. Wow. Dang it. Wow, okay. Whew. Crikey. Dax Gamer is now watching me on YouTube. Yay! So that was nasty. That was a lot tougher than I expected it to be. So let's replace our broken pin. What pins do we have? It's very easy. You have an ability called Late Game. Thorns of Agony. We've got equipped Soul Catcher. Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increase the soul you get down when strike an enemy with your nail. Let's grab this guy. So where am I? I'm here and I need to go this way. I think it just committed suicide on the wall. I'm your only YouTube viewer. Yep, you are indeed my only YouTube viewer. I'm a small streamer, dude. You can't expect me to have viewers on every platform all the time. Unfortunately, on YouTube especially at the moment, like I'm not getting many viewers. I'm semi-tempted to... You can carry one more pin, you have a spare slot. Do I? Oh, I do! Oh, right. Well, I will try and fight this guy again. If I fail again... Ooh. If I fail again, I will probably... I will probably grab the Grub Soul pin and possibly just give up. Because if I fail again, then I've lost all the cash anyway. Right, you little grubby sod. I'm glad they put him up the top, because that gives me my money back. Right. Crack the knuckles. Let's see if we can do this. Not a bigger fan of Dashmaster. It seems too expensive in notches, in my opinion, but got a use. Can't be denied. It's really the only ones I've got at the moment. I have a very limited selection of pins at the moment. Dang it! I really don't know what the sort of... He really does just deny you any area of the map, doesn't he? Wow! Wow! Okay, Doggy Man Master, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Selection tends to go up fast, though. Yeah, I think I might leave that boss be, because it looks like that boss is just... Most of them I never even touch. But that's one of the, in my opinion, sort of semi-good things about games like this, Sora, is that games where you can have everything all at once, there's no specialization. Every character ends up being exactly the same. Because there's no specialization. Everyone can have everything. What's the point in specializing? But in games where... there is a certain element of that kind of like, well, which are you going to have, this or this? Yes, some stuff you're never going to use, but that's more like personal preference than... That's more to do with personal preference than anything else. Oops. Using spells is more effective. I only have the one spell and it's not particularly powerful at the moment. So, Axio and Wither, I'm going to trust you guys. Can I take this guy in my current state? With one nail upgrade and only the basic soul dash or soul spit spell, is it like possible for me to deal with this guy, or is it a case of like come back later? Because if I can deal with this guy, I'll deal with this guy, but not sure. If you learn to dodge his attacks, you can do it easily. Okay, okay. I think this is the first. I think this is the first. I think this is the first boss where I've had real problems. Ah, dang it, I was in the wrong position. Ah, dang you. No. You can, but it's a long fight and you'd have to be perfect for ages. I think I might leave him and I might have a little look around. Might have a little look around to see if there's anything else I can do. The worst thing is, like, this is the first boss I've come across that's taken me more than 3 tries. Like, every other boss has just bowed before me kind of quickly. Even Nail Girl and some of the bosses that people told me were difficult. Like, they're just like, no, this boss just melts. But this is actually, like, admittedly the first one that's given me a true meaty challenge. And cost me one of my blinking cells as well. I noticed it doesn't give you much time to heal, but once I was down to a couple of HP, it was like, either I heal or I die. In my attempt at Deathless, I wouldn't be fighting him without more upgrades. Luckily, I'm not doing this Deathless mode with her. Like, when it came to Dust and Legion Tale, I completed it on normal mode, and then, having completed the game on normal mode, I then switched over and completed the game on, not normal mode, on advanced mode, or the... Yes, there is a way out. On one of the more advanced modes, and then I completed it on one of the super advanced modes. You almost had him. Oh, Sora is tempting me to go back and try again. I'm a sucker for actually trying to defeat bosses, though. Oh, God. I'm just going to die again. I'm just going to die again. Like, I'm not going to win. No! Why did I spit then? Oh, wow! Okay. And you see, that time, it wasn't difficult at all. God dang it, game. Like, I had 3 HP left. Like, that to me is pretty good. 3 HP and 3 viewers. Yay! 3 HP and 3 viewers. GG! Nah, nothing over there. I could have used wall climb to stay out of the way of the spit as well. Dang it. So where's the nearest bench? Down to the right at the hot springs. That's a spike floor. It's because spells are OP for bosses. Not always. Like, quite often I've just kind of bodied bosses just using my spike. It's 2 more HP than's required. Easy. Exactly. Like, 3 HP doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're in a game where your max HP is 6, 3 HP is pretty significant. So that was cool. That was like a little side boss. So let's go and have a look at the main map. It's going to sit on the bench and have a look at the main map. So let's have a look. Over in Green Path, there's a couple of locations we can't get to yet. What bosses have you defeated already? The hammer guy in here and the worm, not the worm guy, the buzzy bug, the fly in here. I've completed a boss in Green Path. I've completed 2 bosses in Mantis Village. And I've been down into City of Tears and completed the knife girl, the stabby girl in there. Green Path does have a whole bunch of areas down there that I haven't been to. Tell you what, let's try a quick visit to Green Path. See if there's anywhere in Green Path for me to go. I haven't fought the Mantis Lords yet, no, with a voice. I haven't taken on the Mantis Lords. Someone suggested me that taking on the Mantis Lord might progress the game differently to how I want it to. You already got the power down? No, I decided not to fight the Mantis Lords because I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to go that route or the money route or the challenge route. Like, the Mantis Lords are supposedly the kind of like fight for it route, and then you've got the money route and then the easy route. And it's one of the most annoying bosses. Ah. Ouch. Squish! Why for do you squish me? Mantis is easier than the lava boss. I see. Don't fall in the acid, droid. I just said don't fall in the acid, droid. Silly Hollow Droid. Actually, speaking of Hollow Droid... Sorry. You. Edit. Browse. And... Kablamo! No? Add. Image. Okay. Browse. Kablamo. There we go. We now have an appropriate image. Hey, Tyler Games, welcome to the stream. They are quite the challenge, but when you know it becomes near trivial. I think that's the way with a lot of the monsters or a lot of the enemies on this game, because this game is very much about pattern recognition. Pattern recognition and reaction time. That was made by a wonderful artist called Freckle Lemonade, who is a friend of mine. She's extremely skilled artist and well deserving of recognition. That's plant. Yes, I do remember you, Tyler. I don't know why it matters whether I remember you or not, but I do. Right, so there's a bench up here we can just take a quick sit on. Just to make sure that we're saved in this area. So we don't have a ridiculously long walk on the way back. Fool eater got a nibble. Yeah, well, I'm a fool and he's a fool eater. So I'm like his main dietary source. I'm like the guy he eats as like the main source of food. So gotta let him have a little nibble. Otherwise he'd starve. Dang it. I'm really bad at descending because I just, like, I miss platforms. Like, I have no patience. My problem is I have no patience for, like, doing this stuff. I get killed by the acid far more often than I get killed by bosses. He says having just like died twice or died 4 times to the same boss, but still. It's actually weirdly that in games like this, it's often the little mobs that are a problem for me. Like I often get issues from the little mobs more than the big mobs. I've been killed more times by acid than any other. I'm glad it's not just me, Sora. I'm glad it's not just me that has problems with the acids. Saw that one coming a mile off. There's a whole bunch of exits in here. Oops, mistimed. So there's a whole bunch of exits. There's an exit down and to my right. Nope. Still too high up for it, okay. Hey, Dre Collins, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Dre? I have a boss or two that comes close to my acid death count for sure. Ah, that's why I didn't go to that one. Because it needed the dash, and I didn't have the dash last time I came here. Ooh, we're in a new area now. New stuff. Oops. Oh, hello. Wow, that jump is really hard to dodge. That one's easy. You just jump and down slash. I've been with you since 2K subs. Yep. There we go. Not sure why you said that, Dre, but welcome anyway. Like, yeah, I know who you are, Dre. You do turn up reasonably regularly in streams. Hey, Harrison! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Harry? I do want to defeat this guy on the ceiling, but I don't know why. Even if I had forgotten you, Dre, why would it matter? And also, like, why did you think I'd forgotten you? What did I say that made you think I'd forgotten you? I don't quite understand. But yeah, like, even if I had forgotten you, why does it matter? Like, I guarantee you there's plenty of streamers I've watched for years who have no idea who I am. Dang my timing. Nope, 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 nope. These things are freaking evil. Hey, it's Pius. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. No, I dashed downwards instead of upwards. I meant to dash to the side, but I dashed down and died. Why? Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on stream, dude. No soul for defeating them. Well, that's because, like, you don't get soul for defeating people with a... You get soul for hitting people with your sword. Again, on a vacation. Why are you on so many vacations, you sod? I want to be on a vacation. Although as a carer, I'm kind of like on a permanent vacation and not vacation at the same time. Dang it. Only if you can get to them. Only if you can get to them, Sora. And then you're putting yourself at a high risk of taking a lot of damage. God! Freaking! Ah! Jump. No! Why did you? Why? You were going to land on the platform, Droid. Droid, you were going to land on the freaking platform. Why did you dash? That's a grub. That's not a blinking... That's not even a bench. Why am I going over there? That's not where there's a bench. There's no bench over there. Why am I going over there? Why? Why am I doing this to myself? I just kind of like dove into the acid like 5 times for no reason. That acid, guys. That acid. My chest. It's so hot today. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. I'm trying to keep all the different sounds in the stream balanced and reasonable, and trying to make sure that the music of the game is overriding the sound of the fan and things. I'm good at this game, he says, right as I dash into a pool of acid. It's all in God's plan. God hates me then. Remember Getting Over It? Getting Over It seems like a joke compared to this. No. Getting Over It is still really like... The main thing about Getting Over It that seems like a joke to me is the fact that Getting Over It got so popular. Just off the back of basically annoying streamers. Right. Where's my body gone? Over here. Okay. Alley up. Alley up. Sharp inhale makes mirror of the sound of your poor delicate face dissolving in acid. No, not my face. That's what I wanted to do last time. Do you play Fortnite? Not especially, Harrison. Have I played Fortnite in the past? Yeah, I've played Fortnite once or twice. It's not really my sort of game, personally, but I can see why people enjoy it, but it's not really for me. No, I dashed down again. Why did I dash down again? Oh, why did you dash down again? There we go. There's another grub. That is a platform we can break later. Like, for me at least, I don't see the appeal of Fortnite, but I know lots of people who love it. Lots of people who really enjoy Fortnite. So, I can't really say it's a bad game. I tend to annoy people by saying that PUBG is a bad game. I tend to annoy people by saying PUBG is a bad game, but... Though once our lands... Oh no, yeah. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claims to the cavern ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dreams. Beware to wander to this place. Could play Fortnite, but I've already made plans to lacerate my gums with rusty teeth. Oh, dude. So salt. So major salt. Ooh, yeah, is that a vessel fragment? Or that's a vessel fragment. So does that give me an entirely new vessel, or does it just up the storage on my vessel? So if that gives me an entirely new vessel, that's pretty OP, really. Oh, that's annoying. I need to get better at the chain jumping across the top of those guys. Definitely need to improve that. Thank you for the like, Harrison. Much appreciated. A little more room for soul, like one heal. Hey, ASAP Mob, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, ASAP. I thought Dashmaster gave you 2 dashes in the air, but I'm obviously mistaken. Dang it. Gives you a new orb that's 1/3 of your normal orb. Cool. What? I'm sorry. No, I didn't fall off then. I landed on that platform. Game, you lie. I landed. You're already sub. Awesome. Subs, likes, comments, follows, super chats, anything and everything is greatly appreciated because I'm a small streamer and I just like streaming with you guys and interacting with you guys. Like, there's no pressure to do anything particular, but pretty sure I can't go that way because I'm pretty sure it was locked off. I am going to distinctly regret what I'm about to do, but yeah, didn't work. Knew it wouldn't work, didn't know why I did it. If you are not set to private, it should pop up on stream. No, I dashed down! Why did I dash down? Why do I always dash downwards? Droid, stop being so completely useless at the game. Oh, and now I'm going to die again. Just don't dash. Just don't dash. Just walk it. Just walk it, Droid. Walk it off. You got a new laptop. Awesome. Hey, Cole. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Little things I can kill really, really easily. Heal. Fixed all the lag problems. Awesome, dude. So it was just your Wi-Fi card. Nice. I'm glad you managed to fix your lag problems. So we've been that way. There is another exit over on the other side, which I think is probably going to be pretty hard to access. So I can't, like, that's the way to the Fog Canyon. So it's actually up from here. Oh, it's down here. I haven't been in this area? Wow, I completely missed this area. Oh, there's spikes there. I'm going to go heal on the bench before I do this. I'm just going to go quickly grab a heal on the bench. Fortunately, as soon as you unequip Dashmaster, it stops ruining your air game. Is Dashmaster really that much of a problem in the air game? You have Dashmaster, which mirrors the main reason for not liking Dash... Ah, I see. No, I dash down because I'm holding the down button. That's why I dash down. I dash down because I'm holding the down button. And I'm a complete scrub. Without it, you can't dash down. Which, I suppose, is to a certain extent a degree of protection. What on earth are you? Hello, Cthulhu statue. Was not expecting Cthulhu statue. Doesn't seem that bad, this place. Ah! This place I probably need the lantern. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need the lantern there. Dash down is never useful? Seriously? I can't believe that dash down has literally zero use. Okie dokie, Harrison, thanks very much for popping in. You don't get the game? It's a Metroidvania exploration game, Red K. You explore, you kill bosses, you gather abilities, you learn the storyline. It's just like a 2D platform. It's like Metroid. It's like Metroid or Castlevania. Like, there's not really much to get beyond that. Welcome to the darkness and spikes. Thank you for welcoming me to darkness and spikes, but... So let's see if there's somewhere else. Hi Droid, do you like my new channel logo? I don't know because I can't see your new channel logo. Let me have a look on the YouTube chat. Oh! Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that channel logo. Like Zelda. I'd say it's a little bit less like Zelda. Well, actually no. It is like Zelda, just Zelda from a different perspective. It's useful to play previous version of the game for speedruns and to use it to escape the float bug by dashing down to the ground. Oh. So there's a thing called the float bug that I'm going to have to watch out for then. Thanks for the tip about the float bug. Made it yourself in Photoshop. Awesome. I think I've been up here. Yeah, I've been up here. It's patched. Ah, I see. Now it's almost impossible to trigger it versus easy now. Ah. So I've already been through to the end of this one. I know what I got from here. I got a charm from there. How far have I been? I've been down into... what's it called? The City of Tears. I've been down into the City of Tears. That's how far I've gotten so far. Cheeky sod. Speedrunners use it to sequence break, but if you can't land on solid ground, you softlock the game. Ooh. Oh, do you just like Dang it, do you just like respawn? Defeated the boss. I defeated Needle Girl in the Forgotten City. I don't know if I've deleted in the City of Tears or whatever it is, but I don't know if I've defeated any other bosses in there. Wow. That was pathetic. So yeah, there's a thing up and to the right that I want to have a look at. Now that I've got wall climbing, this is just a lot easier to do. Now, I did watch a little bit of someone playing this game. I have tried not to spoil myself on this game, but I have watched a little bit of someone playing this game, and I do want to get the whole charm that gives you a shield when you heal. Like, covers you in like a carapace when you heal. That seems like that is kind of OP from the looks of it. Like, just being able to put a shield over yourself while healing so that things can't attack you. That boss does teleports and fireballs. You killed it. Not a clue, Sora. Don't think so. My memory says no bosses in City of Tears yet. I believe your memory is correct. Do you know that to get 1 million subs took a YouTuber 9 years? Yeah, and another YouTuber got 1 million subs in 4 days. I just don't have enough charms to fill my charm slots at the moment. That charm that protects you, I never use it either. Ah, I see. Oh, shell charm is less useful. Having never used it, I don't know. Ah, I don't have a map for this area. I see. Shell protects you from damage, but it still interrupts the heal. That actually, like, in and of itself, might not be a bad thing. Like, even if it interrupts the heal, if it protects you from damage, couldn't you use it to kind of basically immunity snap? Hi. Wow, okay. Okay, getting wrecked. Dang it! This is where I get that charm. Oh, cool. How long did you have to wait for your first 20 subs? About 6 months, Southcraft. Hey, Icy Blade. Red K, the story was very vague till the last events of the game. Even then, you need to analyse various things in the game. I personally think, I see that I've got the story reasonably kind of like... From what people have told me, I guessed the story reasonably well. So my guess at the story was that just from the intro cutscene and things, like I've never seen this game before, I didn't know what the story was, but just from the intro cutscene and things, I guessed that this place was a thriving city once. That stopped being a thriving city when an infection came. Some great hero that was called the Hollow Knight, because there's a statue of them in the city of Tears. The Hollow Knight basically took the infection into themselves and sort of buried it away and locked themselves inside an egg with 3 guardians to stop the infection from escaping. The infection's now escaped, and I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to defeat the Hollow Knight, who was corrupted by the infection, after defeating the 3 guardians. And then, once we've defeated the Hollow Knight and moved on to sort of the next section, we're going to have to sort of like absorb the infection and seal ourselves away and basically make ourselves the new Hollow Knight. Do you have a Switch? No! Switches cost money. I don't have money. I've not had enough money to buy a Switch for years. Like, I would never have been able to afford a Switch. The only reason I've been able to afford what I've got now is just because I had money for a while when I was working. Just like The Walking Dead. There's all sorts of different analogies. You need to use your powers to defeat... I know I need to use my powers to defeat those guys. I had no power juice on me. And not only did I have no power juice, but I couldn't, like, get a moment's rest. Like, I couldn't get a moment's respite. I hadn't learnt the patterns or seen the patterns yet. Like, I know what I have to do to defeat those guys, because you have to defeat them to get... you have to defeat one of those guys to get through to the next section of the game. So... The thing is, Icy Blade, although the story... have you ever heard of the book A Hero with 1,000 Faces? Or the Hero with 1,000 Journeys, or whatever it is. Basically, the idea is that when it comes to stories, there's very, very few stories that actually exist. There's just the same story told over and over again in different ways. And the important thing is not that the story's original, the important thing is that the story is told well. And this is the problem, is because I've read things like Here's a Thousand Faces, because I've been a dungeon master, because I've read hundreds of fantasy books. Oof, owns both Steam and Switch Hollow Knight. Because I've read lots of fantasy books, I know the general like noises stories like this make. So because I know the way that general stories like this go, from very little information I can usually piece together a reasonably kind of decent representation of what a story is going to be. Come to me. Right, now let's go and get some spirit by smushing some of these guys. Dang it. To be honest, it's probably better to go in there with enough spirit to do a few bombs than it is to do... Droid, why does the player look like a rabbit? Because he's a beetle. He's not a rabbit, he's a beetle. It's kind of like people who play lots of shooter games always know where the enemies are going to be. Even though they've never played that particular shooter game, because there's a certain predictability to where people are going to position themselves. And it's the same with games like... It's the same with storylines, with stories. There's certain predictability with how stories are going to position themselves over time. Yeah, seen enough from horror movies to know when they're going to jump scare you. And it's really quite, like, I find it quite fascinating that people get so up in arms about one story copying another story when, like, people get up in arms about, oh, like, this sci-fi movie copied Star Trek or this sci-fi movie copied Star Wars. It's like, no, they didn't. They just told a similar story. Ah, the boulder shell. So this is the guy that kind of shields me while I'm... healing. Ah, he's down there, I see. They all copied the Epic of Gilgamesh anyway. Sort of? And then... Even then, you can argue that Gilgamesh copied several other of the ancient tales that came before Gilgamesh's tale. Ow! God dang it. Spike to the face. Ooh. Do I want to go down here? Sort of. This is... Ah! I thought I was dead then. It's like... It's one of these things, when you break anything down to its base elements, like, pretty much everything becomes simplified. And when you simplify things down over and over and over again, like, sooner or later you end up with kind of like the core of it. Dark Souls 3 is just a copy of Tetris. They just added weapons and bosses. You have no idea how true that is. It sounds sarcastic to say like that, but there's just as with there's the story of the hero with 1,000 faces or the hero of 1,000 journeys, whichever one you personally prefer to sort of define it as. There's actually another sort of guy who talks about the idea of there being only 3 different kinds of game. When it comes down to it, there are only 3 different types of video game. And those video games are either watching numbers get bigger, so the video game is either you watch the numbers get bigger. That's type 1 of the video game. Type 2 of the video game is pressing buttons fast enough. That's the second type of video game. You end up releasing Cakes a Lie. There's no original stories, or all stories are original because the exact sequence of words have never existed before. That's your sliding scale of endpoints. Exactly, with a voice. Exactly. There's 2 different endpoints. The argument of like copyright is that once you get to a certain point of similarity, once you get to a certain degree of similarity, then you are just copying somebody. But in reality, like, loads of people are just copying. The King's Idol. Ooh. I take it that's not a charm. I take it that's a... Yeah, that's like a key. Because these things appear to be kind of like keys. I must admit, I do like the little inventory screen it gives you. The inventory screen is very well designed. It kind of divides everything up into, like, almost like purposes of being. Nope, there's nothing over there. Look at the giant beetles in the background. Like, there are some big-ass dead bugs in the background there. Ah, those things you can sell in the City of Tears. Oh! That's okay with the voice. I never had a mind to begin with, so... Minecraft plus Kitten Squad equals Hollow Knight. But yeah, as I was saying, like, there's 3 kinds of game. There's defeat the puzzle, react fast enough, or watch the numbers get bigger. And you might think, well, what about games like Minecraft? Minecraft isn't to watch the numbers get bigger or defeat the puzzle or react quickly. And actually, Minecraft is a bit of a mix of all 3. But it still falls into those 3 genres. Mining is watching the numbers get bigger. Mining and farming is watching the numbers get bigger. Completing the puzzle is doing things like redstone and stuff like that. Is doing like redstone patterns and things. Where am I on the map, by the way? Like on the world map. I must be absolutely in crazy location on the world map. Does it show me? Yeah, I'm like all the way up here, out on the edge of Dirtmouth. But yeah, and fighting and things like that is like the Twitch reaction. Hey, Greg Deacons, welcome to the stream. Bugs who get out of Volnest lose their higher reasoning. What about Minesweeper? Minesweeper is a complete puzzle game. It is a defeat the puzzle game. Minesweeper is a game all about recognizing patterns. Here lies Gorb, the Great Mind. And that sort of game of kind of like beating the puzzle, like, and those sort of games have always existed. I mean, it kind of comes down to the psychology of what drives human beings to do things. Did your artist use Photoshop to make all your droids? No, Santacraft, she doesn't use Photoshop. She uses I can't remember what she uses now. Oh, this is where the tutorial took place. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool that it puts you back where the tutorial was. I wonder if there are secrets I can't get to, or secrets I couldn't get to during the tutorial, that I can get to now. This game really is good. Like, they've done one of the clever things with Metroidvanias. One of the problems people have when they build Metroidvanias, or one of the problems with a lot of the less popular Metroidvania games, is they don't make the world feel cohesive. Because one of the things with Metroidvanias, which this game does a lot, is you move from screen to screen. One screen is not connected to or one screen connects to another screen, connects to another screen. But they don't make it so that all those screens perfectly match up on an actual, like, if you put them all together, you could have a continuous map sort of thing. And that's one of the things that makes you often kind of feel uncomfortable with a Metroidvania. One of those things that often does make you feel kind of uncomfortable with a Metroidvania game. Can you use Photoshop on videos? I don't think so. I'm not sure what you mean by use Photoshop on videos, but I'm pretty sure, like, you can't use Photoshop on videos. If I'm getting your meaning of kind of what you're asking there right. Like, can you edit videos using Photoshop? I'm pretty sure you can't edit videos using Photoshop. Higher beings, these words for you alone. In our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only the kingdom could produce one such as you. Ooh, yay! A thing. Fury of the Fallen. Ooh, that sounds cool. Sure you can, it's just a massive hassle because you have to edit every single frame. Yeah. If you want to look for a video editor that's decent and cheap, like, Windows Movie Maker is not a bad movie editor. Like, it's not a good one, but it's not a bad one. If you want something more chunky, something with a lot more kind of oomph to it, then Sony Vegas Studios, if you go for one of the older versions of Sony Vegas Studios rather than one of the brand new ones, there's nothing wrong with the old versions. You can use Photoshop on studios, you can use anything on videos, you can use anything on videos. True. I think he means to, like, actually easily edit videos. What have you got for sale? Got a mask shard, you got a vessel fragment. I could actually afford the Lumafly lantern. Sure, we've got the money for it. Thanks for the Lumafly lantern. Like, we have the money for it, and it's an important element of the game. Like, it's an important part of the game, so we might as well use the money to buy something that's important. Now you can go into the dark rooms. Yes! We can actually explore some of the darkened rooms. So we've now updated our maps. No, not much of an update going on there. We've had a few little updates here. We've updated this area because we've got this section of the King's Pass now. And we've updated a couple of little bits here. We haven't been down to the Fungal Waste for a while. Why do you have 4K subs and why doesn't anyone watch you on streams? I don't know what it is about people asking this, because I'm sure I've explained this in a stream you've been in, Sattercraft. I played a game that was very, very popular. I had a couple of hundred people watching every stream. People subscribed while I was playing that game. The moment I stopped playing that game, people stopped watching me. In fact, people stopped watching me before I stopped playing that game because the game fell out of popularity. Basically, I got lucky. For a very short period of time, I had a channel that had a couple of hundred viewers every stream because I was streaming something people wanted to watch. I don't have that anymore because people don't want to watch me stream the stuff I stream anymore, and what was popular is no longer popular. Like, I don't really know... Like, that's it. And there's nothing special about it. It is just the way of life, unfortunately. Subnautica with the voice. I was getting a couple of... I started streaming Subnautica right around the time a lot of other people stopped streaming Subnautica. A lot of popular YouTubers had stopped streaming Subnautica just about the same moment I picked it up and started streaming it. So I got very lucky there. And a lot of people watched just out of basically curiosity, or just kind of because they hadn't had enough of Subnautica yet. Is it depressing that I used to have hundreds of people watching my streams and now I have 6? A little bit. But there's nothing I can do about it, so... Potato, potato. What you gonna do? Why don't you play early access games? Because I'm not one of those people who gets given free copies of early access games. So any early access game I want to play I have to pay for. And paying for it is expensive. It's actually pretty well finished. Dang it, got caught. Make some bots in... I'm confused, Sora. Didn't deliver on the massive amount of content expected for spectacle game. See, it's not really a spectacle game. It's actually a really, really deep story game. This is the thing. This is the thing that a lot of people don't get. It's not designed as a spectacle game. It's designed as a really, really deep story game, and it is, and it delivers on being a really, really deep story game, really, really well. Like super well. The depth of story and the depth of the bright side, at least you still have subs. The problem is, dude, subs without viewers is pointless. Like, subs mean nothing, especially now with the way they've changed monetization, so it's a number of view hours a month you have to get. An all-night door made from glistening metal is a slot for some kind of key. Nope, can't get up there. Ah, well. Subs without people viewing you is completely pointless. Like, if you have subs but they're not watching, then you're not getting interaction, you're not getting view time, you're not getting ad revenue, you're not getting people to talk to during stream. Like, subs that aren't watching you are literally pointless. Worse than pointless, because they actually make your channel seem less active. And as well as making your channel seem less active, they also attract the whole sort of like, oh my god, you must have paid for subs thing. Like, it is proper organ orchestral here. Thank you, Wither. Hey, Cyber, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? Once you get used to guys, it gets a lot easier. You made a new profile pic. Awesome. Record ABBA. The mind still limits us. So, how to break past its constraints to attain pure focus. Yep, and someone told me in the comments of my video that I need to play Fortnite or make PUBG videos. Yeah, Sattercraft, that's the thing. Oh, hello. Well, you seem like an evil sod. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Fair enough. I'm pretty good, dude. And people mistake me for being angry when people ask questions and I respond with detailed answers like that. It's not anger, it's actual genuine upset that, like, I worked and I used to work and I still do work really hard on my channel. But in the end, like, to quote a famous song, in the end it just didn't matter. Because in the end, it doesn't come down to how hard you work. Shortcut to the right of the bench. Thank you for the information. Where's my corpse? My corpse is down there. Ah, I see. But yeah, it's like genuinely upsetting when you work for a long time to make a channel decent and then just no one watches. That's why it's nice to have people here, like, and why I feel a huge amount of sympathy for those people who put genuine effort into making their channels good and then have no one watch. Bugs here figured soul mastery would protect them from the infection. Evidence does not bear this as viable. Yeah, it's true. And I first streamed every night here where I live because I got 17 people watching me playing some phone games. Your shade is in the boss room, it just displays weird. Ah, I see. And yeah, sometimes sometimes my lack of viewers is my own fault. Sometimes I alienate people, or the stuff I say is less kind of... Dang it. Ah, come on. Droid, use Streamlabs. It's free streaming app that has OBS mixed in. I dude, I do use I don't use Streamlabs OBS, but I use Streamlabs. Like, how do you think this happens? Like, what do you want me to do with Streamlabs? Like, what do you want me to do with Streamlabs? I use Streamlabs. Like, there it is. Hey, Kevin. Just because, like, no one ever subscribes or donates or anything doesn't mean I don't have Streamlabs. How you doing, Kevin? No, I clone earlier, although I believe it does not consider me its clone. Yeah, I saw you on Wolf's stream. Chatting with the other cyber. Hey, Ian Day. Welcome to the stream. The music in this area is gorgeous. Sorry, you're right. But, like, what do you want me to do with Streamlabs, though, Sattercraft? You said use Streamlabs. Use Streamlabs for what? Like, just saying the words use Streamlabs means nothing. Like, tell me what you want me to use Streamlabs for. Like, I don't get what you want me to use Streamlabs for. You literally just said the words use Streamlabs. Like, if you have some advice on how I can use Streamlabs to make the channel better, then give me the advice. Don't just say use Streamlabs. How to donate? Usually it's via the little money chat symbol on stream. So if you're on YouTube, next to the emoji symbol, there should be a little dollar symbol. It's not available in every country. On some popular games. Again, Sattercraft, use Streamlabs on popular games. I use Streamlabs on every game. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, actually, like, give me, like, give me sentences. Like, write full sentences rather than half sentences. Because I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Use Streamlabs on popular games. Yeah? Like, I use Streamlabs on every game I play. This area was super hard for me. This area has not been easy for me either, Ian. This area has certainly not been easy for me. Hey, Ferenc Sugi Andrew. Ferenc Sugi Andrew, welcome to the stream. My sister, hi YouTube. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the CPU. Please process as much data as you can while you're here. With friends for streams on some games that has a lot of likes on them. Okay, so Sattercraft, I'm just going to read everything you've said, right, from top to bottom. So, Droid use Streamlabs. It's a free streaming app, free streaming app that has OBS mixed in. I didn't think about using Streamlabs. Does sort of stuff. Sorry, dude. On some popular games like mine, like with friends for streams on some games that have a lot of likes on them and the highest likes. I'm sorry, Satter, but literally, like, everything you've said in the last 10 minutes has just gone swoosh over my head. I have no idea what you're talking about. Those were the days when I could chill out with Droid, even though you can still do that. Dude, I have 6 people in stream. I have 6 people watching me in stream. I'm pretty sure you are welcome to chill with me. How about playing games you like rather than those that are popular? That's what I do, dude. My sister. Hi, Sora Gaming. Welcome sister to the stream. Sora Gaming sister. Okay, so I'm guessing we have a boss around here that gives us down dash. Ian Day, welcome to the stream and the CPU. Please try to process as much data as you can while you're part of the CPU. I would love it if there was a bench around here somewhere. Oh, hello. Spell Twister. Interesting. These guys respawn super fast. Fair enough, Sathcraft. I'm not going to eat this hot dog made out of clay, but thank you very much. No bench for you today. No, but I want a bench. Just a little bench. Just one little teeny tiny bench. That's all I need, is one teeny tiny bench. The song still plays when people sub, dude. We've had 2 subs today, thank you very much. Professional respawns, exactly. I'm a little bit lost. The funny thing is, dude, there's lots of people who stream less popular games, but get plenty of viewers. And I would love to be one of those people who streamed less popular games and got plenty of viewers. But I'm just not. So, what can I say? Like, having you guys around is wonderful. Never going to say no to that. Having you guys around is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, that's one of the things, like, I'm very much the same with her. In that, like, if I had to play something that I didn't enjoy playing, just so that people would watch the stream, I wouldn't enjoy it, and because I wouldn't enjoy it, there'd be no fun. You have to go up and left. I see. Up and a left. That's like me trying to get a hug off my partner. Hug me! Just dashing towards my partner with my arms held out, wiggling. That's definitely me. Do some old games from 2017, 2016, or older. Like, I do old games, dude. I've played, like, all sorts of old stuff. Old stuff, new stuff, all sorts of things. Ah! There it is. For some reason I didn't see that exit. Weird. Okie dokie. Another boss fight. Oh, hello, Shelob. Why, your partner slashes at you with a sword? No, but she does occasionally whip me with whatever she's got in her hands. Oh, hello. I don't like that. Ow! Ooh! That's mean. Dang it. The bosses have certainly got harder since I last played. No! I misjumped. No! Error! No! God damn it! You are a jerk. Ah! Ah! Is there really no benches up there at all? Oh, that hurts. Like, I'm not asking for a bench before every boss, but like the really tough bosses. Actually, I should go and have a look at my charms, because I picked up several charms. So let's have a look what we've got. So we've got Wayward Compass, shows you your location of the bearer. Gathering Swarm gives me stuff. Soul Catcher for extra soul. Dash Master for faster dash. Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon you when those who are about to die. When close to death, bearer's strength will increase. We'll do Jurassic Park Operation Genesis stream. I don't own the game, so no. Spell Twister. Reflects the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over soul. It improves the bearer's ability to cast spells. Reduces the soul cost of casting. Boulder Shell. Okay, so let's grab Boulder Shell, Soul Catcher, and Grub Song. Someone said there was a shortcut around here. Ah, I think I can see the shortcut. Is it up there? Do I have to, like... In the right of the bench, there's a shortcut. Opens from the other side. Okie dokie. Thank you, Satacraft. Okay. Up, up. So, if I go up and to the left here... Are you sure it's not this, Are you sure it's not this thing that requires a key? Sora. Because I can't find any breakable walls. Oh, wait. I see it. I see it. Thank you, everyone. That's going to make it easier when I inevitably die again versus this guy. Oh, come on. I slashed him. Ah. Send any elevators you need down to be ready for the next walk. Fair point. Bonuses, Murphy's Law will ensure a speedy victory for the wasted effort. Yeah, yeah. Murphy's Law states. Although that's more Sod's Law. Do you search on YouTube for tips for your streams? Nope. If I'm playing a game, I tend to just play it how I want to play it. I very rarely, like, pre-plan routes or anything like that. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not trying to be the fastest or the best. I play games mainly for their storyline and because I enjoy them. Right, let's do this. Dang it. Ah, that missed timing on that jump. Ah. Do you use sub goals on the stream? Not really. You get Desolate Dive after this boss. Awesome. Have you seen the trailer for the Cuphead DLC? No, I haven't. Whew. That was evil. Whew. The fake out didn't take. I was suspicious the moment he jumped out of me to dive down. I have a cat and they're stupid. Yeah, cats aren't the brightest things in the world. But they're cute. It's like me. I'm not the brightest thing in the world, but I'm a little cute. When you stream on YouTube, Roblox breaks. Very possibly because your computer is not capable of dealing with both Roblox and streaming at the same time. Streaming takes up almost as much power as like a lot of games do. So it wants me to go down, so I want to go up just to see. You all believed in me, and through the power of your belief. Oh yeah, I don't have the little things that auto pick up Geo anymore. Oh, that's frustrating. Was it faith or was it the fact I did the elevator? I see you. Another Hellness Seal, awesome. Personally, I like to think it's mostly the faith, not being all new, and droid learning. So I can't get through there till I pull that lever. Faith or superstition did little. People believing in you has a very powerful psychological effect. People believing in you has a big psychological effect on like whether or not you feel capable of doing something. I have been, Ian. Or do you mean there's a piece of weak ground that I missed? Is there a piece of weak ground here I missed? So look for any ground that shakes when you step on it. Shaky ground? Nope, can't see any shaky ground there. Pretty much Statacraft, like... Ooh. Where on earth am I? I'm not even on the map anymore. And then this takes me down to next area. All of these corpses, the cost of the experiments within the Soul Sanctum. Yeah, I have noticed there does seem to be an awful lot of death. Now, I'm not sure whether that's the cost of the experiments in the Soul Sanctum with the voice, or whether that is the aftermath of the Soul Sanctum failing to defend itself against the plague, or the infection. Because there seem to be a lot of corpses everywhere, not just in the Soul Sanctum. Oh yeah, of course I can't see myself on the map. Doi! You unequipped the thing that lets you see yourself. So now let's switch these up again. So we do want Wayward Compass. We definitely want the Gathering Swarm. We can take... I do like him. And let's take the Thorns, because they do get me out of the odd occasional bit and piece here. Droid, my Twitch account is broken. Do I have to restart Twitch or try to fix it yourself? I'm not sure what you mean there, Sattercraft. Again, my Twitch account is broken. Do you mean you aren't able to watch the stream on Twitch? Is that what you mean, Sattercraft? Do you mean you can't see the stream on Twitch? Because if it's your account that's broken, then like you need to fix your account. But if you can't see the stream on Twitch, I recommend refreshing Twitch, because Wither can still see it. Possibly with a voice, very possibly. They could also have been people who tried to absorb soul and failed, because it seems to imply that not everyone in this world can absorb soul successfully. You want more charm slots. I do want more charm slots, I just don't know where to buy them yet. Bye, ASAP. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. I can't use my new account. Well, I can't fix it if you can't use your new account. Like, if you can't use your new account, then you have to sort your accounts out. I recommend contacting Twitch and asking for some support from Twitch. Ah, yes, I can't get through there because that's where I have to come at it from the other side. The infected don't seem to care if corpses are left everywhere, so it seems to imply they predate the fall of the city. Possibly. It's also possible that because the people in the Soul Sanctum were trying to protect themselves from the infection, they might have managed to protect themselves from the infection for a while. So those might be the accumulated corpses of those creatures they protected themselves from before they failed, before they lost the ability to protect themselves. It's kind of clinging to the wall. Cute. Kind of interesting that some of them just kind of cling to the walls. Yeah, we only took one egg though. Pro move their droid taking a hit to avoid 2 damage from an exploding bat. Yeah, that's precisely what I was doing. It's not that I had no idea the bats did 2 damage and just dashed into an enemy because I'm a derp. No, no, no. It was definitely a pro move to make sure I took as little damage as I needed to. Like minimum amount of damage. Definitely pro move. All planned next level plays. Exactly! Like, the amount of skill I show when I play games, people don't appreciate how skilled I am. People don't appreciate, like, how super skilled I am. Hey Ian, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, dude? Oh, hello. Warisan, Aye, aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine. I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'd offer fair trade for each. I take it this is the purpose of these items. Though they're common finds among the kingdom, I much enjoyed deciphering their text. Read together they paint a morbid tale. It seems fate was unkind to most who travelled in the Hallow Nest ruins.
Oh, pal.
I might not offer a lot for each of the, but they are plentiful about the caverns. I doubt you'll find another willing to trade for Geo. Hallow Nest seal, eh? Very interesting this. Do you know the kingdoms of the 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hallow Nest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long as passed since their time, it'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities. I'm going to use the money to go and buy more HP, basically. What Windows do you use? Windows 10, Satcraft. Hey, Anik, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Anik? Another Hallow Nest seal. Others have told me there's a statue out by the entrance to the city depicting a large knightly figure. Could be one of the kingdom's great 5. I'd have looked it over myself, but the gate's long been shut tight and it's too much hassle. Taking a long way. Oh, I do apologise. I'm taking a long way around with all those blasted husks about. Cash, baby! A king's idol? Hallow Nest's king was an elusive figure, defied by the citizens. Oh, deified by the citizens. With the king rarely seen, worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill. Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any good condition, bring them to me. I'll give you a fair amount of Geo for them. And Windows 7 may indeed be faster than Windows 10. But I don't care. Windows 10 is plenty fast enough for what I need it for. So I need to go and buy a key. Basically, I need to go and buy one of the keys. I see a double death and money loss in your future. Yeah, very, very possibly. I would certainly say that was a distinct possibility. You can dislike my stream if you want, Anik. Like, it doesn't bother me if people dislike my stream. If people dislike my stream because they're just being jerks and they don't actually care. Like, I never bother disliking stuff as long as it's not offensive. Like, if it's not offensive, then I won't bother disliking it, because disliking is a expression of you actively not wanting it to exist. But if it's just a stream that I don't particularly enjoy, it's not that I don't want the stream to exist, it's just that I'm not going to watch it. If you're not enjoying the stream, Anik, I encourage you to go and find something else that you do enjoy. It's okay, dude. You don't have to be sorry. As I said, like, it doesn't bother me if people dislike my stream. I just don't... I don't understand why people would dislike a stream as long as the stream is non-offensive. Like, if I tune into a stream and the guy's being offensive, then I'll dislike it and I'll report him, but... if the stream is not being offensive, then it's literally just a case of you click onto something and you don't want to watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. Like, if someone's forcing you to watch it, like, fine. But... but then, I'm one of those people who believes in the old adage, if you don't have something nice to say, then why say something? People nowadays seem to be very entitled with their opinions of kind of like, I dislike this, therefore everyone must know I dislike this. Why? I don't care what you dislike. Would you dislike a dislike? Actually, I kind of would dislike a dislike. Like, to me, disliking something is, for the most part, a kind of childish way to react to something you don't like. It's kind of like when I receive food in a restaurant. If I receive food in a restaurant and there's something on that food I dislike, I'll just take it off. Like, if it's like, I receive food in a restaurant and there's tomato on the burger. I don't like tomato. If I order a burger in a restaurant, I'll ask them, no tomato. But if it arrives with tomato on the burger, I don't kick up a fuss. I just take the tomato off the burger myself. Like, I have these things called hands with which I can take the tomato off the burger. And problem solved. And it's the same with streams. If I click onto a stream and I dislike the stream or I'm not enjoying the stream, I just leave. Like, you have the ability to press the leave button. So I don't really see the necessity in disliking stuff myself, because if I dislike it, I can leave. Like with a click of a button. And I'm actually repeating myself now, so I should kind of stop doing that. Bye, Ank. Sorry that you're not enjoying the stream, but... Blob, 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 blob. Oh, yes, you get like a little circle next to your thing. Hey, Sans the Punslinger, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Sans? You need more stag stations. These are the only ones I've found so far. Akala. Oh, what a return. Our shopkeeper's come home. Just wandered back in. I hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Anything we can get from Shoppy?
Bapanada.
I also don't like tomato and burger. How old is this game? This game came out in 2017. Anik. So it's just over, or just under a year old. Just over a year old. Something like that. There we go. We have now spent all of our money and purchased everything we can purchase. So let's go down to the Forgotten Crossroads. There is a smashable floor in the Forgotten Crossroads. So let's go and have a little smash about. Because now we've got the lantern and we've got the ability to smash floors. We are pretty set, really. Ooh, this is one of the ways where we didn't go because we couldn't see what we were doing. Toll machine. Insert geo. Ka-ching! This is like the crystal mines. Ah, you can smack them in the face. I see. That works too. Yeah, that does work too. Apparently you can just smack them in the face. I wasn't expecting them to die quite that easily. Nearly. So I can't quite just spam them down. Semi-related. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Odd sentiment. If I had an enemy that implies to me irreconcilable differences, irreconcilable hostility that will not cease or allow either to let the other be, thus I wish them death rather than me dying. Someone who slightly annoys you ain't your enemy. I'm glad to say I have no enemies. Yes, to a certain extent, but then also there is stuff in this world. There are things in this world, situations, events, etc., that I would wish on people less than I would wish death on people. There are things in this world worse than death, I suppose, is my point. And as such, while I might wish my worst enemy death, so that they stopped being around and stopped being a problem, there are situations where I would wish upon them death before I'd wish upon them other things. Did you have your PC already when you first done YouTube? Yes, or sort of. There was a PC that I used. It is technically still the same PC. It's just sort of gained and lost a few pieces over the sort of time that I've been streaming. So when I say I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, what I mean is, well, I might wish my worst enemy dead, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, whatever that is. For instance, sort of locked up kidney stones. Like, I would happily like die before having locked up kidney stones. Don't like most things, death is so final. True. True. Damn, those things are dangerous. By the way, guys, drink plenty of water. Don't allow yourself to get kidney stones. Because I tell you this, you do not want kidney stones. Oh wow, fighting one of these guys on confined space. There we go. People think I'm somehow harsh. Yeah, I'm also one of the people who people of the opinion that like I don't really have enemies. Would you rather do gaming all year or work all year? Personally, work all year. Because having been in a situation in my life where I have had long periods of time where I have nothing productive to do, it's actually like quite depressing. Like having work, having purpose in your life is really important. If you have purpose in your life, things seem a lot easier. I spent a long time doing 12-hour shifts multiple times, or sort of doing 60-hour weeks, doing sort of 5 12-hour shifts a week, things like that. And I've also spent time where I didn't really have all that much to do. And I preferred the time when I was working. That's a fair point, Wither. I have a feeling this is a boss cavern. No? Oh, hello. So that looks like the Hollowness seal there. Then we've got kind of like the mandible heads. Some like normal looking guys. Cursed are those who turn against the king. Oh, hello. Hello. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon, the teacher, in her archive surrounded by fog and mist. Lorien, the watcher, in his spire looking over the city. Hera, the beast, in her den midst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. So these are the 3 masks that are on the egg that contains the infected one, which I presume is the old Hollow Knight. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. So does that mean sealing in the infection? Because the infection gets into people's brains while they're asleep. That's the kind of gist you get given, is that it happens when you sleep. And it kind of offers you power in exchange for your individuality. And you kind of give up your individuality in exchange for power, and you end up one of the infected who just becomes like a mindless drone of the infection. So, to protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, Lorien the watcher, and Hera the beast. So teacher and watcher both imply strength of mind. Beast implies strength of body, but can also be strength of mind. So are these like 3 powerful minds that sealed the infection inside the Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight doesn't exist, it's the parents. Dreamer locations added to the map. Wait, what? Go no further, little shadow. Oh, we've had this before. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seal? By the vessel? Or by the captive light? Ah, so the orange stuff is the captive light. The vessel, I'm assuming, is the old Hollow Knight. The vessel by which they sealed the light behind the vessel by which they contained the captive light to seal it. Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague spreads anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seal remains. Our duties hold. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. Yeah, that seems to be like the gist of it. Fade away, little shadow, fade away, and let us sleep in peace. So these 3 guys were the equivalent of mages, the equivalent of mystics, and they helped the king, or helped the Hollow Knight maybe, seal away. Oh, hello. Oh, welcome to the Outer World from Dishonored and a dozen other games. Would you rather stream of games or stream of you do skydive? If you're asking me whether I want to skydive, I would like to skydive, but I don't think I'd like to stream skydiving. Seal you in an eternal dream. Which is kind of what the infection seems to do as well. So the vessel weakens. That means, like, after hundreds of years of holding in, the infection, the old Hollow Knight is kind of, or the last person to seal the infection is kind of giving up or weakening, and the infection is out and about again. Although, by the looks of it, the infection's been out and about for a while yet. Like, I think the Watchers don't quite understand how far the infection's come. Moku patese. What a terrible fate you visited upon you, to cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away, or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? You have taken the Dream Nail. Hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between the dreams and waking. Of course it's okay if you want to leave Ian. It's entirely up to you whether you want to watch or not. Zombie 1, would you rather hide in a bank or hide in a KFC? Probably a bank. Ikola Palipavu. Ah, you have returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reach out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the Dream Nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade has dulled over time. Perhaps together we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me, and I will teach you more. See you, Ian. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Why do I not trust this creature? That creature to me seems very untrustworthy. My read on the Watchers is they became keys to a lock and can't stop sealing it if they want to. They're compelled to respond to the threats to the seal even if they know the seal must be opened. And all of this story happened in your garden yesterday. One of the problems is with her, and I certainly agree with you that they certainly want to keep the lock sealed. But I think one of the problems is, and I think my personal read is, because they say that the infection is spreading anew, I don't think they're compelled to respond to the seal. I think it's kind of like if you give someone a job to do and they've been doing that job for 500 years, it's like they don't know how to stop. It's not necessarily that they're compelled, it's just that they don't know anything else. Before they sealed the infection away, they were told that sealing the infection away would save the world. They've then kept that seal locked for 300, 400, 500 years, and now they don't really know what to do because they don't know how to stop the infection. They couldn't stop the infection in their own time. The only thing they could do is seal it away. They were a stopgap solution. They don't know if there's any way to stop the infection, so the only thing they can do is, like a desperate person who clings on to the idea that electroshock therapy might save them from cancer, they're clinging on to this idea that keeping the seal locked might save the world because they have nothing else they can do. They might be slowing the infection. True. Having the like main source of the infection sealed away might be slowing the infection spread. So there's 20. Why do I have a feeling somewhere around here there's going to be some kind of secret? This is the kind of place where they would hide a secret because you travel up and down it so fast. Like this. Hello, secret. I had a feeling you'd be here. The Dream Shield. Ooh, Dream Shield. Defensive charm, once wielded by a tribe that could shake dreams. Conjure a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. Ooh! That's expensive, but I want to try it. That's an interesting one. I can't quite get up there. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be one around here somewhere. It may also be that they're intentionally kind of working against him. It may be that they're intentionally working against him and holding the seal because they've been told that only someone who has the ability to enter the dreams, defeat things in the dreams, control soul, control spirit. They've basically been told that it needs to be some miracle person who can break the seal. And so to essentially judge, or a miracle person who can stop the infection, so to essentially judge someone about whether or not they're ready to deal with the infection, ready to stop the infection, it's kind of like being like, well, can you deal with us? Because if you can't deal with us, you can't deal with what we're holding back, sort of thing. But again, like, it's all speculation. There's no like definitive answer to that. Hey guys, guess who's back? So are you gonna come back again? Come say hello again? No? Just nuke the world to stop the infection forever. The problem is the infection doesn't seem to be purely physical, Satcraft. The infection seems to be somewhat spiritual. Dang it, I don't have enough spirit to do that. I can break that open and I don't have enough spirit for it. Give me spirit! Oh, well, he's creepy. There's a station up there. There's also that until you escape their banishment with the Dream Nail, you got, because of it, they had no reason to think you had the ability to help the situation. Exactly. So it may be that over the last 100 years, they may have banished like several hundred people. They may have banished several hundred people into that spirit realm. Oh, yes, so there is. They may have banished lots and lots of people into that spirit realm. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, pop up to store on Dermouth, purchase a map for this area. Yay! So we can purchase a map for this area at least. But yeah, it may be that like they've sent lots and lots of people to the dream world in the hopes that one of them might be strong enough to gather the Dream Nail and actually start working against the infection. Well, that was stupid, droid. Personally, I'd probably strike the zombie with a weapon rather than punch it in the face. If I couldn't strike it with a weapon, I'd probably try and avoid the zombie. Dream Nail, everything. Living enemies, NPCs, long dead corpses lying around. It lets you read minds. It will illuminate a lot of what's what. Oh, cool.
Bapanada.
Purchase. Item purchased. Whispering root pins. Nice. Might as well, we've got the money for it. And Warrior's Grave pins. So I'm assuming we need to kind of... Oh no, it does show us where the Whispering Roots are. There's one Whispering Root there and one there. No Whispering Roots in the Forgotten Crossroads, which kind of surprises me. So we have the ability to go through the dark corridors now. So I might go and have a look at the dark corridor in the green path. Dreamnail Corny's wife. To descend into that ruin, why things are so much simpler up here. Okay. I'm glad I put down my weapon. This quiet life with Corny makes me a lot happier. It would be nice to stretch my legs again though sometime. Ooh, she used to be a warrior. Interesting. That is interesting. That is a weird question, Santacraft. I don't think I'd ever like to drink blood. Wherever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you three are looking after yourselves. Ah, is that his family? I think that might be his family. She used to be a warrior. Interesting. I tire so easily now, and my old legs seem to ache more and more. Still, I'm lucky to grow old at all. So many others haven't. I like him. I like the travel bug. I like the travel bug. He's so very sweet. Behind a hidden wall. Ah, I see. So there was an area that went all dark in here. I can't remember where the dark area was, though. I think the dark area was south, I think. Oh yeah, it's a great way of introducing a little bit of... Introducing a little bit of kind of backstory and... Ooh, my nail now makes swooshy noises when I swing it. Ghosts die from being dream-nailed. I would have assumed as such. Seems kind of the point of the dream nail. Reading from the infected is interesting. Oh, you can read from the infected? Curious. What do you like from old games? I don't like old games like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is certainly not my sort of game. So I can't get across there. For that I need some kind of special. So that's still locked off from me. Away, away! Dang it, close. Come on. Nope. Darn it. The Dream Shield's quite cool. It kind of pokes things. So if it runs into an enemy, it kind of pokes them. I died! I died to a bush! No, Satacraft, I'm not going to prank call my friends. Like, dude, chill. Chill a little bit. Like, what is it with the whole, like... first off, I don't like prank calls in the slightest and wouldn't prank call people anyway. But secondly, what is it with the whole kind of, like, weirdly obsessive thing you have going on at the moment? Bastards do not cooperate with the would-be mind reader. Hey, it's hard to read minds when you know you're clumsy and useless. Hashtag clumsy. The main issue is that you can't, like, hold it. Hungry, hungry. You can't, like, hold your mind read charge. Okay, so we'll go back, we'll grab our corpse. I'm sure there's a somewhere around here. I'm sure there was somewhere around here that was, like, too dark for me to... Sure there was somewhere around here that was too dark for me to see into. She can do gifts, but considering she does everything for free and I don't pay her, I tend to avoid asking her to do more than she feels like doing. If she offers me a gift of me swinging my sword, then... or Hollow Droid swinging Hollow Droid sword, then I certainly won't say no to it. No, I don't think that's a spoiler. I had already assumed that somewhere there would be a charm that improved the Dream Nail. I am broke and cannot afford an artist, but thankfully there is a very nice artist who will occasionally do work for me for free. But I try not to overburden them with requests, because that would be harsh. Because art takes a lot of time and effort and deserves to be paid for. And constantly being asked to do stuff for free not only undervalues artists in general, but also undervalues the artist I have. Like, she's an extremely skilled artist. Yes, I have noticed that the shade kind of gains additional spells. It does indeed know the Desolate Dive. I have noticed that. Ah, this is the dark place. This is the area that was too dark for me to explore previously without the lantern. Oh god, no, this boss. Why do your words not fill me with confidence? Sans. Ow. Dang it. Oh no, oh god no, this boss. That does not in any way fill me with confidence. That, however, is pretty cool. I don't think I've dream nailed these corpses. That's not a bench, unfortunately, even though it looks like a bench. Your chat doesn't work, it doesn't move. It's working fine on my screen, Sadacraft. My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious child, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious child, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing with me? Challenge the warrior dream. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret it. Oh, she's a dream. She's a dream. Do I have to, do I have to catch her with the dream nail? That might be hard with the shield spinning around me if I have to catch her with the dream nail. Violence works. Ow. This is a challenging little fighting arena. Dang it. Because you can't really see them when they're off screen. Or when they're out of your little sight. Dang it. God dang it, I couldn't have dodged those if I wanted to. No. Dang those spirits! I couldn't have landed anywhere because of the way they were going up and down. Like literally anywhere. Anywhere I could stand. Anywhere I could stand then. Okie dokie. Well, I have been streaming now for 3 hours, so I think I will call it there. It has been a great pleasure to have all the people popping into stream. Thank you very much for popping in. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Hollow Knight, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye-zy-bye, everybody.